tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
It is a beautiful night for football here in the Midwest as we are at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
They often say you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. Fourth year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better, and every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
36-yard line.
No gain, and it's second down.
Pass. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against...
And that's caught inside the 35. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes the front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Now Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Hill! A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over.
Tennessee offense set to go to work for the first time. And at QB, the man signed to a big 4-year deal back in March. That's Ryan Tannehill.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill resurrect his career in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job for Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went 8-3 in his 11 starts, snuck into the playoffs, and went to the AFC Championship Game. His future is bright in Nashville, and he expects to be the starter there for many years to come. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
8 yards to go.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Down carry for Henry, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Chris Jones on the stop.
To the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. The 20. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at it. How'd you not score?
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. Good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Flushed out right. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run on first down. Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Tannehill. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. On first down, it's Henry. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Henry on the carry.
Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down.
By Bashaud Breeland. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
on 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Now it's Tannehill. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Not much there, only a yard. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they were wrangling him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The ball carrier.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
On the pickup.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. 16 yards, a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
for Kansas City.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
22 yards.
A good pickup there, a 22. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlight. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Mecole Hardman. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one complete to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Good. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Five receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how's he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down, and
once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
The Titans, 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A gain of
sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
yards to go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But the Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Carrier.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength. He's going to get those tough 30 yards for you when necessary.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
2 yards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He's got Smith here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Jonnu Smith. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On 1st down, Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill, complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a gain of
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
4 yards.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Robinson's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At their 48-yard.
Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Their own 34-yard.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Ball carrier.
Damian Wilson in on the stop. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
At the 39.
Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. A toss left, Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
To A.J. Brown.
23 yards on the play.
At the
Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out, and the Titans are going to take the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
5-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
At the 45-yard.
Mahomes firing complete. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Second and 11 at the 41. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Titans.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's second and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On third down, Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
38.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.